Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry that this video is so late. I know that when I have a big platform like this, it's totally irresponsible to leave you guys out of the loop.
I went to the, is it International Animation? Not International Animation. I have a lot of stickers and stuff from that. This is from the first day of school. I had just gotten this sketchbook. Did some kind of caricature-y sketches of people. There were some people playing Smash Bros, and I thought it looked like a Renaissance painting, so I did a little sketch of that. It's a little self-portrait. Some doodles of some characters of mine. A little comic about how the power of soda fixes everything. Here's a page. I went back in and I doodled some little goat like sonas. This was an beta sketch from a character design project having to do with triangular, circular, and square characters. I have a full illustration up on my Instagram of that. Some little triangles I drew. This is actually a bunch of circles. One, just fill the page. Two, it's something I learned at storyboarding, at the storyboarding program I was in over the summer. Drawing a lot of circle squares, kind of working on that helps draftsmanship, and I like it because it's a nice way to fill up pages and help me loosen up. These are some initial character designs for my short film that I'm working on. Some more concept work because we had to pitch 3 different ideas. That's not me. This one was for a more werewolf type idea. I referenced a little bit the Peach Fuzz mask from the movie Creep, which is something I watched, and I really like that movie. It's freaky. Some kind of bad self-portraits, but I was trying to get an idea of my face. This was another sketch for one of the pitches. I'd love to use these characters, kind of like a bimbo-y, perky cheerleader girl and her goth girlfriend, and they're vampires. I like that. These are some more beta sketches for what I am going with for my short film. Some little quick layout doodles I did talking about my idea for a storyboard. Some more sketches of the vampire gals. I really liked the flow of this one, especially. Little doodle of me and my little boy, my dog, one of them. Some little creatures. I like drawing shapes and then throwing things into those panels and shapes. So that's some more clown girl stuff. Semi-fan art of Helluva the Boss stuff and ideas for characters I would design in that. This is Twilight fan art. Shut up, it's a good series. It's not good, but it is good. I like the characters. This is Alice, at least like how I maybe would interpret her from the book, with a kind of 2000s scarf, drop neckline. And then this is Jacob. I really loved him in the first book and a decent amount into the second book. I thought he was just so sweet, and I felt like there could have been so much more good stuff done with his character. I think these are some sort of doodles of Bee from Bee and Puppy Cat, without a reference. I did these on a plane on the way to the International Animation Festival with the other people in my major, and I was listening to No Country for Old Men. I've seen the movie and now I've listened to the audiobook, and so I made some drawings of Sugar, and then I also drew some characters from Blood Meridian, which is something I've also listened to, and I really love that story especially. I'm excited I hope they're able to adapt it, because I think they're on the 4th try right now. Some drawings of another kind of lady doctor character. trying new stuff with noses, because I feel like sometimes they get a little bit samey. This was the Teen Day at the Animation Festival, where they talked a lot about animation schools, and I took some notes. I'm not gonna be taking a lot of notes like this for the rest of this period, but yeah. And I marked it off with, what is it, the holder thing for coffee that I got there, because I always get coffee, and I feel like I might as well include that. Rain. Oh, I think that, this was, a guy who did a short film in college that they screened. I did some sketches of Clown Girl as well, because I was still doing some dev stuff for that, and making notes. This was before I kind of figured out what I'm gonna use for the style. Vancouver Film School, some notes about that. More doodles. I saw this beautiful short film. I think it was called Didi is Dead. And it was just gorgeous, about losing a dog, and I loved the style, and it really resonated with me. Yeah. Oh, I was so lucky. They did a panel on the Nimona movie. Behind the scenes with Nick Bruno and Troy
Quain.
But I took some notes on it, and I also wrote down some of the Q&A stuff, and then I did some doodles of Nimona then from memory. But I also went back in and did some more with references later. I kind of tried to combine the style of how they changed the characters in the movie and also what they looked like in the book. I've seen the movie. I really loved it. And then there is this wonderful drawing cosplayers, life drawing cosplayers thing there. This guy, he was cool. During the life drawing, there was like a radio announcer talking to them and asking questions about their cosplaying experience and all of that. And he was like, I get messed up from the hardware store. I actually have a scar in my head from doing the screw bit to get his the headpiece together. I drew some people life drawings. These were from the award ceremony. I drew some people as well. Some more Nimona doodles. There were these booths set up. I had the opportunity to talk to people at different studios, and I was able to talk to one guy, Alexander Matthews, who gave me a lot of great tips having to do with, I think, puppeting in Toon Boom. That was great. Oh, and then I was looking at stuff for the Adventure Time art style, kind of figured out a little bit more about what I wanted to do for my short film stylistically, and how to simplify that. Came up with another character, Lola. I took some notes down, some ideas for songs, because I do want to make this kind of musically. These are actually, I threw those into the boards. I drew this page. It was my birthday, okay? I wanted to draw Miguel O'Hara. And my friends will see this and mock me. Come on, he's pretty. I like him. Shut up. Some faces of one of my characters. Some ideas for this bee lady. Just kind of a witchy type chick. I like this page. Kind of Adventure Time adjacent stuff. More headshots, a little comic. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I love these characters. These are some of my favorite characters that I've made. Some of the longest I've had. Brandon and Rose, and they're silly and goofy, and they love each other, okay? They're both Fleabag type people. You know, I like that sort of relationship. I think it's cute. I drew some of these in history. Sometimes you'll see some notes, because I might doodle in class. So here you go. Remember, French film about pig on trial for murder. I want you all to remember that. Little doodles. I did a couple of these during 24-hour animation contest, trying to figure out what we were gonna do. Some people from Chrysler came in, and I thought it was really interesting. I liked it a lot. I'm not really interested in being a car person, but it was something. I drew one of the guys, actually both of the guys. This guy was very top-heavy, and so I thought he looked very interesting, in the good way. Then I drew a zombie. Some character design, development stuff, a little song idea. I've been rewatching this one cartoon that I watched a lot when I was little, Babar, and I drew some of the characters in between stuff because it was really fun. And Jesus Christ! You know what? Give me a sec. I'm gonna drink coffee on camera because the vacuum, the Roomba, you know those Roombas, we have one of those and it's making noise. I hope that sounded very wet and delightful. Anyways, I drew these while working on a history thing. Wow, I love these characters. I really do. This 80s show, this 80s cartoon show for children, where two characters lie in a court of law and commit fraud, insurance fraud. Here's some goat ladies. I was trying to get down kind of a really distraught expression for Clown Girl, and I asked a friend, and she did some doodles in my sketchbook. Like a bitch. I drew some people. I like how they look. I think people's faces are interesting, so I don't mean to be rude when I do this. This is just how he looked in the dark from 10 feet away, okay? More Clown Girl. I made some prints of this Will Wood thing. This Will Wood illustration I did. He's a musician I love, and I made some prints and got them laminated for some friends, and they paid me for them, so I am a professional now. These were some quick drawings before Julia Pott came in. Julia Pott, the creator of Summer Camp Island. The Julia, the Pott. So I was really nervous, and I did some doodles beforehand. And these are some notes I took when she first started talking. Also, here's one of the flyers I glued in. More notes. Most advanced yet acceptable principle. So that's the Maya principle. We were working on pitches, show pitches with teams. She had us write down 5 things that we like or really interest us. My team came up with an idea. I was like, I like dinosaurs. What about dinosaurs in space? Yeehaw! And so I started doodling a few character designs I doodled down. I really like 1950s dinosaur themes. We have the full pitch stuff and pitch Bible, and we ended up being able to pitch to some people, and I just loved the team. It was a really stressful week getting everything together and figuring it out, but I really adored it, and it really had my heart fully. And I like working with people, and I was really happy that this was a good experience. These are some quick background designs for the episode I mainly wanted to work on. I think we had 6 or 7 episodes for this first season. And then Julia Pott screened some of her short films, and then there was a Q&A, wrote down that. And I drew her, and I got her to sign it! And it was so amazing! I love her, she's just so inspiring to me. These are some people I drew while they were pitching on pitch night. Here are some sketches of one of my characters. Guy is trying to figure out his face and his profile because I'm always working on that. Had a lovely friend draw this. More stuff having to do with the final pitch. I realized I have a mullet. There's some more doodles from my dude, my little guy character. Very emo. My mom giving the mom look while watching a TV show. I practiced my signature. Sketches. I wasn't feeling it at this moment. I felt like my posing looked a little bit, you know. But this page made me feel better. Kind of a scientist lady, a little bit of a Doc Ock character. This sketchbook, some of it's really messy, some of it I wanted, especially towards the end, to make it look more professional, because I really want to be preparing for doing some sketchbooks for my CalArts application. So yeah, sketches of Lizard Princess and rough anatomy from memory. Some more of that draftsmanship thing. Here's some layouts. I didn't go with any of these for my final illustration project. This is just a bad page. Chocolate and a guy in the library. This was some house designs for like a townhouse. And more stuff for the illustration project, which I also didn't go with. I should have, but you know, stuff happens. More doodles of the guy. I have been watching, you can find it for free on Internet Archive, and I'm pretty sure it's not illegal. And it's really funny, I like it a lot. It's stupid, it's 90s, I love it. Some students drawn from life. Sure, my little silly characters. I drew my friends kind of sitting during a community meeting thing. Friends are in, we're all gathered around in a circle, and the teacher was showing them something on an iPad and chatting with them and trying to help them. So I drew this and I was like, this is so so Renaissance. My school did a production of Cats and I was there for the dress rehearsal. Was I required to go? Yes. Am I glad I went? Also yes. These are really rough and gestural because, for one thing, I was really far in the back. The classroom, not the classroom, the auditorium. I was really far in the back, and I also didn't have my glasses on. So they had to be really rough, and I'm kind of glad for that because I felt like it gave me a chance to loosen up in a way I haven't. Yeah, and it was excellent. I've never seen Cats, so I was really happy enjoying it. I felt like there was a lot of really ballet-based principles. I'm not a dance person, but it looked very ballet-based. I don't remember the names of the cat characters. The oldest cat character, she was played by this girl, and she had braids and they were put into buns. I'm not sure if it was a wig. It was cool how her hair was done. More doodles of the train cat. These are from the McCavity part, which I adored. I was really into that. Here's some more of these. These are from the memory bit. This is the oldest lady cat. And then this is a page. We're done with the cats. This is a page. I looked at my friends at lunch and I was like, guys, hey, I'm almost done. Fill it up. And they were like, okay. And they filled it up. I took some notes on an assignment, and then I drew the devil, mostly from Cow and Chicken. Or, not the devil, he's called the red guy because it's a children's show. I thought she was too good. No one was ready for her. And that's it. This is the end. One last little doodle from the dinosaurs show that I glued on. Beautiful, beautiful world. And that's it.